Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for gold, Dow Jones and NASDAQ 100. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we'll try to find out what can be expected from these instruments throughout the US cash session. And those who are new to the channel, let me share that I provide my early morning analysis also with the Asia session for global markets and commodities that includes US markets, Europe, UK and India indices and gold, silver and oil and NGS commodities. In fact, today whatever I have shared, all the markets have behaved precisely the same fashion. Now we will look how these instruments including gold, Dow Jones and Nasdaq are going to behave. So let's start the day with gold first. See, this is the 4-hour charts for gold, and I have told many a times that gold is consolidating here. It has achieved the high and it is trying to trade within this zone. See, it has achieved 1935. I had told today morning that probably we can see 1935 levels. And yes, if you see any time, any point of time, if you see gold trading above 1940 this week or next week, just stay long beyond 1940. Definitely we can expect 1970 and 2000 levels again. So be cautious. I am warning, this is consolidating right now, and whenever such consolidation, after such consolidation, maximum chances are there it gives you a breakout on the opposite side of the previous trend. So this is the learning. So previous trend is downwards consolidating, so possibly we may see an uptrend, a reversal here. So it is trying to consolidate, that is what we had said. Now again, after achieving the high at 1935, it is trying to drop. So if you see it trading above 1935, definitely there you can go long and you can expect 1937 and 1940 levels. Beyond that, definitely it will fly. So any move beyond 1935, one can remain long. At the same time, there is a support at 1920. So I will recommend don't trade between 1920 to 1935. It is probably, it may try to trade within this zone itself, or you can also take a long entry at 1920 and expect it to rise again towards 1930 1935 zone, so that you can profit within this sideways movement. Also, if you see it trading below 1920, if it drops below 1920, there you can go short. You can again expect it drop towards 1918 1915 zone. This is going to be important support. Now look at this, the stochastic, the directional movement is red, the stochastic is looking upwards on the 4-hour charts. MACD is comfortable, RSI is comfortable. On the 3-hour charts, similar is the story. What we saw on 4-hour charts, similar is the story on 3-hour charts as well. See, the lows are well connected. Now the support is at around 1920. If it breaks 1920, then only I will recommend you to go short. Similarly 1935. So yes, you can also, on the opposite side, you can take a long entry at 1920 and expect it to rise again. 3-hour charts near to overbought and looking forward downwards, but yes, it is not yet overbought, and one green candle will take it to overbought position, probably with a rise, and you can expect it to again enter into overbought position. Look at this, MACD has crossed over on the buy side, and RSI is neither bullish nor bearish, neither overbought nor oversold. Look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour chart, see here is the 20 period moving average for the 2-hour charts, giving it a little support at 1925, the pivot at around 1935, giving it a resistance, and then 1922 will come into picture. Also the support, the next support at 1920 will come into picture. So as I said, yes, you can take a long entry above 1932 levels. Expect that probably it may try to give you 1935 and 1937. So if you see it trading above 1932, you can take a long entry for 1935 1937, and beyond that definitely it will fly. On the downside, yes, similarly 1922 1920 levels, below that only short, rest everything is same. Now coming back to the daily charts. On the daily charts, the candle is green, and see how beautifully it has achieved this, and how beautifully it is achieving this. So now again, as I said, for the day, on the daily charts, 1915 is the support and 1935 is the resistance. In between this 20 points only it might try to trade. Any breakout above or below, you can definitely benefit from this. Also 1920 is the support. You can try to initiate a long entry at 1920 and probably again expect it to rise towards 1925-27 levels and 1935-37 levels also. So this is all for gold. Now let me give you the trading levels for the day. As it is range bound, hardly there is anything. Still I will say go long at 1932 now. If you see it trading above 1932, you can again expect it to hit 1935, 1937, and if it breaks this zone at 1935, 1937, it will fly towards 1941, 47. 1947 can also be achieved. On the other hand, if you see it trading below 1920, you can take a sell entry there. The nearest resistance is 1918, 1915. Now this zone till 1915 is important for gold. If it breaks this, definitely it will fall strongly towards 1908, 1903 levels. So take your positions accordingly. For the day, I expect it may try to trade within the range, and we won't be looking forward to much of a move. And any move, any breakout beyond 1937, yes, close your eyes, stay long, it will give you sharp breakout on the upside. When I say any point of time, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, if you see it trading above 1937, 1940, definitely you can remain long. It is going to give you sharp up move. Take your positions accordingly. For the day, you can enjoy this. You can take entry at 1920 for a target of 1930. That is also very much possible, but the stop loss should be at 1915, 1908 levels. Or on the upside, if you see it trading at 1935, don't take a short entry. Wait for a while. If you see it again dropping below 1930, then only take a short entry and enjoy this sideways movement for gold today. So this is all for gold. Now let's have a look at US. See, this is the daily charts for gold, and if you look at for NASDAQ 100, and if you look at the supports there, it has got its support at 14,400 now. So breaking this zone at 14,520, it may try to come back towards 14,400. And if you see it breaking 14,400, it can definitely fall strongly towards 14,200, which is going to be the strongest support. Below that, it is going to be a free fall. On the upside, if you see it trading above 14,700, see, I have told you yesterday also, beyond 14,620 you can expect 14,700 zone. And now if you see it trading above 14,700, then only I will recommend you to go long, else one can remain short and expect that probably it may come down till 14,400 levels. So this is what we can see, and beyond 14,400 definitely it will try to fall towards 14,200. The break is going to be stronger. Look at the daily charts here. The stochastic is overbought. It has to, if it comes down, it probably may try to enter into oversold position with sharp breaks on the downside. So yes, I'll be watchful of, be cautious at 14,400. If it breaks that, definitely we can see a sharper drop. And look at the MACD. MACD, as I told morning also, yesterday also, see, it has curved, it has peaked, and now it may try to converge from here. Converge from here means we can expect red candles, and that is what we are looking forward. Right now it is a red candle, and from there it may converge and crossover, so we can expect couple of red candles. Yesterday it gave a greener candle though, but today I'll be expecting it to continue with the bearish momentum. Now this is on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts here. On the 4-hour charts, see, in the morning analysis itself, I have told, whenever you see, it may try to give you the symmetry. Now the symmetry is there, but the size of the candle is yet to be formed. It is half the size of this candle. Probably now if you see it trading below 14,520, there you can go short. And also one must not forget, this is also, see, it is trying to form a symmetry, but at the same time the support here at 14,500 and 14,460 is important. If it breaks 14,460, then 14,400, these three numbers, 14,500, 14,460 and 14,400, these numbers are going to be important. Also look at this, how beautifully this green line and the exponential average line has given it a stronger support, which is right now situated at around 14,460. So probably this number is going to definitely give it a stronger support, and below that 14,400 will come into picture. Look at the previous size of the candle, almost 100 points. So if it drops from here, we can again expect almost 100 points. So almost it is taking it towards 14,460, 450 zone, and then 14,410, 400 zone. Till here it can break strongly, complete this reversal, and higher lows here means it can again bounce back and achieve higher highs. That is also very much can be expected. Now directional movement is bullish. Daily 4-hour stochastic was overbought and now it is looking downward. See, that is what I have confirmed on my daily charts also, that it is overbought and it is looking downward. So probably it may try to drop, go into oversold position. See, since how long this has been trying to trade in overbought position, so probably it has to drop, and that is what I have recommended since long last in my weekly analysis also, that I am looking forward to a drop in markets. MACD on the 4-hour charts have crossed over divergent, indicating that it is still bearish. RSI comfortable. On the 3-hour charts, similar is the story. This is going to be the third red candle, almost 80 points. So here you can expect almost 100 points, and which might take it towards 14450 and 14450 and 14400 levels. So these numbers are important. 14460, 14400, mark my words. Directional movement was bullish, but it is narrowing here. See, the stochastic in this is the third candle itself, and it is come down to oversold position here, and there is a gap. So probably you can expect a red candle, and you can expect that a drop is coming on the way. It might try to hit 14450 400 zone before looking forward to a rise, and the MACD are divergent. RSI is comfortable there near to overbought positions, and hence we can expect it to drop a bit. Similarly on the 2-hour charts, but on the 2-hour charts there is one more observation. See, it is giving a move of 50-60 points, and now it is also giving higher lows here. So if it breaks here at 144,520 levels, you can go short, and you can again expect 14550 to 14500. So this is going to be a support level, and below that 14460, 14400 will come into picture. So yes, here it is direction. See, the stochastic is again come back to the oversold zone with just couple of sharp red candles, and here it is come back to the oversold position, and hence whenever you see it is at around 14400, 14460 zone, probably from there it can try to bounce back a little. Look at this, the MACD is divergent, and similar is the story on the hourly charts. I am not going to touch that. It is right now oversold, and hence only one red candle probably, which may try to take it towards on the downside, and then a bounce back can be expected. So be watchful, be careful. A bounce back can come back, but we have to observe that before that it may try to hit 14500, 14460, and that is definite, but beyond that 14400 can also be seen here. So this is all for Nasdaq 100. Now let me give you the trading levels for the day. So yes, you can take a short. First let's talk about the long entries there, and for the day I will recommend you to go long only above 14700. At any point of time, if you see it trading above 14700, you can go long. You can expect 14740, 14820, and then 14900 will come into picture. On the other hand, a short entry can be taken at 14520, below which you can expect 14483, 14455, and then 14410. So if it breaks 14410 any point of time, it will directly lend to 14200. Take your positions accordingly. Probably in between these 180 points, what to do? Just stay alert. It is not mandatory always to trade, because it has already seen a drop. Either you should have taken a short entry, as I said today morning, we are expecting a drop. So either you should have taken a short entry there at around 14680 levels, and now a probable short entry is only below 14520 levels. You can take a short entry, enjoy 50-60 points and 100 points, and then you can again expect it to bounce back. So probably one can also take a long entry at around 14400. From there you can expect that it may try to come back again towards 14600 before looking forward to a drop again. So just trade with caution. below 14400 we can expect 14200. I am still expecting that the markets may drop strongly, but and that is why I say stay alert, stay cautious, and take your positions accordingly and trade with stop loss. Now let's have a look at US30. See, this is the 4-hour chart. See, this candle has formed a little wick out there trying to form a body, but there is a support coming into picture at 34,650 level. So this is the 20 period moving average for US30 here at around 34,650 and then 34,630 level. So these two numbers are important. Below that we can expect it to hit 34,550. It may try to head towards 34,550 before looking forward to a rise. Why 34,550? See, first of all, it is trying to get a support from this line we have seen. Also, this is retracement, rise, retracement, but this time this is not only retracement. If it breaks this zone, definitely that will be considered as a drop and markets are reversing. So a possible confirmation of reversal is only below 34,500. If you see it trading below 34,500, you can expect that probably we can expect it to trade and head towards 34,000 in the coming days, coming sessions. You can expect that it is going to act bearish, fall till 34,000, and then below that it may try to break. So this is 34,400, and below that it may try to come back towards 34,000. These levels, see, this zone is 34,200, 400 is important. I have told you yesterday in my analysis. And then the next zone is between 34,000 to 34,100. See, this was the consolidation. So one, it may try to come back here. Once it did, and then if it is bearish, probably it may try to breach this zone in the coming sessions and we can expect it to drop. Else, with the support here at this zone, probably it can again try to bounce and rise. However, the rise is not so strong. So bullishness, see, the it is like a narrowing triangle, and if you even in fact see it rising, I'll still expect that probably it can try to break on the downside, because the trend is right now upside and consolidation may result into a downward move. A directional movement is bullish but trying to narrow. And look at the 4-hour stochastic was overbought. It has come back to almost oversold, near to oversold region, though it traded in overbought region for a little long. So from here probably we can expect that it may try to go back at least till towards 34,550, 500, and from there probably you can expect it to rise a bit. MACD on the 4-hour charts are still on sell, and if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, see, this 20 period moving average zone is giving it a stronger support at 34,650. Also, it has given stronger support previously to these candles also, and hence that is what right now if you see it breaking below 34,650, you can take a short entry there, and you can expect that probably we may see 34,570 and then 34,500. Breaking this, it will directly come back to this zone between 34,200 and 400 zone. Stochastic on the 3-hour charts is definitely oversold. See, it has landed to oversold zone, but the variance is high and the delta is more, so probably you can expect that this candle may also remain in red. MACD are divergent. Similarly, on the 2-hour charts, the story is more or less the same here, oversold and trading below the 20 period moving average here, which is previously provided it a little support. So probably right now trading with a little bearishness, and yes, breaking 34,650, you can again expect it to drop till towards 34,470. This zone at 450, 550, 570 is important, and if it breaks this, we can expect it to drop strongly on the downside. Also look at this, the stochastic here is oversold and probably it can continue a couple more candles before trying to rise. And on the hourly charts, this is oversold here since long, and but one must not forget that when it was overbought, it has continued in the overbought zone also for long, and now it has come back to oversold just with couple or 3-4 candles. So yes, it has to reverse, and yes, any long entry is only beyond 34,800 for sure, not below that. Beyond that, definitely it will fly. So considering all this, let me give you the trading levels for the day. First, let's talk about a long entry. An entry to go long is only, you can take a long entry at 34,760. the nearest resistance at 34,820. If it breaks, then 34,900, and if it breaks, then the sky is the limit. It is going to hit 35,020 levels. It may break this. Beyond that, 35,100 can also be seen, and above that, plus levels will come into picture. It can go up to any extent. Sky is the limit. So only long entry. Probable confirmation of bullishness is beyond 34,900. If it breaks 34,900, one can remain long for the rest of the day, rest of the week, and you can expect it to rise strongly towards 35,300, 400 zone. Now at the same time, if you see it breaking right now, if you see it breaking, see 34 520. If you see it breaking 34, oh sorry, 620, if you see it breaking 34 620, you can take a short entry. Rather, I will say not 34 620, you can in fact take a short entry at 34 640, below which you can expect, see it has got the nearest support at 34 620, and below that 34 570. If these two are taken, then it will try to lend to 34 500 and 34 400. Any breakdown below 34 400 will take it towards 34 250, and below that sky is the limit on the downside. So this is how you should trade. And right now on the hourly charts it is oversold, and hence a couple of greener candles can be expected, which might try to take it towards 34 760 800 levels, and from there a drop can be expected. So if you see it trading at around 34 800 levels, you can take a short entry there. Then you can again expect it to come down till towards 34 500 550 zone, and probably we can expect at least 34 570 and 34 500 today on the downside, and on the upside 34 800 840 can be expected. In between these 300 400 points, Dow Jones might try to trade. Take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side for the day, and if you want to learn the same strategies and the techniques to predict markets and invest efficiently and proficiently, join my next mentorship batch. It is starting on 4th of April. Also, you can be part of my premium signals group, where you can just enjoy the trades with the help of the signals I provide on the daily basis on global markets and commodities. Also, don't join the fake channels. My channel link and Telegram ID is mentioned in the description. Please don't pay anything into to anyone before talking to me or before chatting with me on Telegram. So please mention that. Also reach out to me for any of your trading or training related queries via email or Telegram. My email and Telegram IDs are mentioned in the description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.